Hello, and welcome to another edition of Living Simply and Fun. I'm Aaron. Rita is still out of commission. Might be a
Hello,
while.
everyone. It's me. I'm out of commission for a while. However, I hope that strapping gentleman right there lets me sniff so he can get my opinion on
No,
this.
I'm not ready for that yet. So, anyways, I will be reviewing. See, I haven't even told them what I'm reviewing yet. I will be reviewing the Gran Habano Aztec. The Azteca. There's actually an interesting thing. It was originally named the Fuerte. The Fuerte is no longer made. And now it's Double Maduro, Gran Habano Double Maduro. It is San Andreas Maduro wrapper and a San Andreas Maduro binder, wrapped around Panamanian and Nicaraguan long fillers. Panamanian. Panamaniac? I don't know. It doesn't sound right to say that. But tobaccos from Panama. I don't get to try many tobaccos from Panama. But I don't know why they call it the Azteca. I do, however, really like the label. And I do remember when I was trying Gran Habanos in the past that this was my favorite of them. Well, I think like most Gran Habanos I've had, that this one's kind of a sweet grassy smell.
Whoa. That is sweet, but that's licorice smell on that end. I'm picking up pure anise. And for everyone out there,
I might pick that up too, just a hint.
Our loyal subjects, and subscribers, even though he is the one reviewing, we want to let you know that my sniffer is still pretty dang good. And for the record, since you guys don't know what's going on, I am off the camera because I'm pretty much healing and I need to be almost nearly with very little clothes.
I did get her to go out to dinner today. Got her dressed up. Cocoa right off the beginning here. Sweet grasses, hay. And this might be one of the hay, most, how do I say it? Hay-eist? That's not right. Most hay tasting cigars I've had. Very light and gentle hay. Usually it's a more earthy hay. This is more like fresh hay. And yet it doesn't cause hay fever. Go figure with that. There's some raisin flavor in here too. So far, seems very pleasant. Not the fuller bodied cigar that I was expecting, especially since a lot of Gran Habanos have a lot of Ligero. And I don't know exactly what Panama tobaccos are supposed to taste like. So, it's kind of new to me. Anyways, I will get into the halfway point, let you know how this is, because there's very little I can tell you from the beginning except for the initial experience. So, see you in a second. Yep. Oh, welcome back to the halfway point of this Azteca. For a Gran Habano, this is so far a fairly mild cigar. Not much body at all to it, even though it's listed as medium to full body. And I'm trying to take this wrapper off here because it's a big wrapper, so even at the halfway point, it's beginning to get down into the wrapper. And it is slightly glued to the paper, but that's not too bad. It didn't tear or anything. The flavors in here are kind of a cedarish note with some cocoa. and just a bit of wood too, a woodsy note in there. So far, it's pretty good. I've begun to tunnel a little bit, but then again, I did kind of not pay attention to it because I was about to beat a game of Mahjong, and I was excited because it was a new pattern I hadn't used before, and I hadn't beaten that pattern yet. So, yes, and I did win.
I just wanted to say, sometimes things like that happen.
But there's also this kind of cinnamon flavor and a nutmegish flavor in it. But the flavors are all very mellow. They marry pretty well with each other. Not very chaotic. Everything seems to be pretty standard throughout so far. Not too full bodied. In fact, on the tongue and in the mouth, I can barely tell it's there. It has a short finish, though. Otherwise, pretty decent. So I will get back to you in the final third of this and let you know how it's progressed. Welcome back to the final third of this Gran Habano Azteca Double Maduro or Fuerte, depending on old name or new name. What can I say about this? For one, the second interior San Andreas binder does not want to burn proper, and it keeps going out while the interior keeps going. So it's creating some tunneling issues and kind of a hard carbon buildup on the exterior that's just all crunchy, and it doesn't exactly want to fix itself either, because a Bic lighter is not exactly the best to be trying to fix a cigar with. It's really mild compared to what they try to claim that it is. Flavors are kind of raisin and cedar, light nut, and some grassy notes, but they're very mild flavors. So, I'm not exactly keen on this cigar. It's not one I'd buy again. And it's got a nice wrapper, or band on it, I should say. Band's a really pretty band, but cigars aren't the band. You don't smoke the band, smoke the cigar. I'm just not as keen on this as I was, and it used to be my favorite Gran Habano out of the grouping of 5 that you get in that sampler. Now it's the least favorite of those 5. So the Gran Habanos are definitely hit and miss, that's for sure. And that's not the way they're supposed to be. So, anyways, with that said, please add and subscribe, leave comments, questions, suggestions, feedback, what you thought of this, if you tried it, etc. And enjoy. And all we ask is that you be nice. That's it. And enjoy every puff. And see you next episode.